Ahoy, Shipmates! You find me down here in Mayflower Park for the 25th SeaWork boat show. And here's Boaty McBoatFace. A big celebrity down at the boat show. Lots of drones here. Now I've got to get myself one of these. A drone submarine. I believe they use it for inspecting things underwater and finding things, but I don't know. It looks jolly good fun to me, although these young school children here were really struggling with the operation. He was a little too heavy-handed with the controls. He probably thought it was some sort of first-person shooting thing, but no, you've got to be quite delicate. You've even got video on the control as well. There you go, so he's trying to pick up that hoop. I didn't ask about the price, because I suspect it was well out of my budget. Went round the corner and there was another one. No one was playing with this one. Didn't look quite so exciting, this one. No grabby thing on the front. They also had drones for internal work. Apparently this goes inside a vessel to inspect the volumetric size of a cargo ship. As well as the interior of the halls. There's lots out on the water. We've got some floating pontoons. A bit like Southampton boat show, except for this is the commercial one. So lots of commercial vessels. Lifeboats. More lifeboats. And more lifeboats. This one here's got some flashing blue lights on. This, I believe, is a police boat. Another sort of lifeboat. All commercial boats, really. Nothing in the gin and tonic brigade here. Whole variety of pilot boats, support vessels, or everything to do with offshore, predominantly wind turbines. And oil rigs seems to be the big feature. This is a floating platform that lifts the boat out of the water. That's what that big solar panel's for, so that you can avoid barnacles slowing your ship down. These were nifty, not seen these before. A couple of cranes hoists on platforms, little tiny remote controlled caterpillar platforms. Absolutely brilliant. Some very functional looking ribs. Well, this one here had a couple of 350s on the back, so I'm guessing that's going to be rather nippy. Whatever your work is, it'll get you there very quickly. Oh, how about this? I think this has got to be on the captain's list of boats to buy. A boat with a front platform that goes down and somewhere to carry a ATV. Perfect for crawling around the beaches somewhere. Brilliant. How about that? This is a hybrid boat. I noticed there's lots of hybrid technologies here. Difficult to make fully electric boats due to the massive amount of battery you need, but hybrid seems to be a popular way to go. This is a hybrid boat. I think this one was aimed at delivering people to offshore platforms. It's a bit more capacity than a conventional pilot boat, but not that huge compared to the other one we're about to go on shortly. As you can see, it's very blustery down here. Not been the best of weeks for the SeaWork show. There you go, there's another platform delivery boat. They tend to be catamarans as well. I guess it aids for stability in the rough seas. So we're getting on board one here. Essentially, it's a very small ferry. There we go. It looks a bit like the Red Jet. While no one was looking, I went downstairs. There's a washing machine and a tumble dryer. Very, very useful. A lovely work area here. Lovely set of sockets there and spanners. Walk past these rather large metal cubes on our left. Well, I had a suspicious feeling they were fuel tanks. Got down here, there's a whole host of plumbing. Yeah, incredibly large fuel tanks. Wouldn't want to fill those up. Back further towards the stern, and here's one of the engines, which I have to say, disappointingly, wasn't as large as I was expecting. Although powerful enough, I'm sure, for the job entail. All sorts of buttons, controls everywhere. There's thruster buttons here. I must say, compared to the conventional Southampton boat show, where you're not allowed to wear shoes on the boat, you're not allowed to go anywhere, you're not allowed to touch anything. Commercial boat show is brilliant. They just say, yeah, sure, get on board, do whatever you like. Being commercial ships, I think they're a lot more indestructible. This one even has a compartment just further up for a couple of bunks. I'd imagine if it's long shifts, they might have a crew rotations on board. Hence, there's a couple of bunks. Not the most glamorous of accommodations, but certainly very pleasant. Right, up these rather confusing independent stairs. Again, while no one was looking, I had made my way to the bridge. Very steep steps. I thought the bridge was going to be just here, but no, round the corner again. Up another level. Right up onto the bridge. A commanding view. Very simple layout. No fancy instruments here like you see on your super yachts. It's all functional, screwed in, very industrial. But still fully kitted out with all the nav, computers. So much of it by computers on board. And foolishly, they'd left this area unguarded, so I took charge of the helm and decided to make off.
I don't know if that's doing.
Pilot boats, of course, and this was another large. I think this is again. It was an offshore delivery vessel, another hybrid vessel. Lots of Norwegians and Dutch here, I noticed. Slightly smaller workboats, again of the catamaran style. Now this one was interesting. I'm not entirely sure what this is all about, but essentially it's a boat made out of scaffolding poles and planks, and they called it the scaff boat. It's a big platform. Apparently it's recyclable, easy to use. I think you could just dismantle it. I wasn't sure, but the hull looks to me like it's made out of those barriers you see on the central reservations in the road. Now, lots of stands outside as well. Lots going on here. All various different engines and manufacturers here. This is very much similar to the Southampton boat show. There's the Hamilton Jet Company here. Well, I think they are the original inventors of the jet engine down the Hamilton River. This is a drone ship. Quite impressed by this. Again, this catamaran style seems to be the real popular style for all these types of vessels. Absolutely bristling with cameras and instruments. There's a thermal camera right on the top, and there's a couple of optical cameras at the port side and starboard side and towards the stern. It looks like a great big GPS antenna. And you've got a servo here controlling the motor, and it's using a Torpedo electric motor. That's just down there. I'm not sure what this would be good for, but it's probably good for 10 knots, I would have thought. There we go. So twin motors on that one. And again, another drone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. Until next time.